Now you see this is the student screen, and whatever the student writes, you can see from here, right? Suppose the student is writing something, or you can yes, see these are the various options. Suppose there is a circle, he wants to uh, draw a circle. Now they see the student is drawing a circle, and you can see the circle also, right? And you can ask also, what is this one, what is this one, like this. The student is interacting. This is the screen of the student, and this is the screen of the teacher, right? In this way, the student interacts with the teacher. Now, if now the student is erasing whatever he has done, right? In this way, the student interacts with the teacher, right? And he wants to ask something, he can ask by writing also, like this. Suppose he wants to ask, what is computer? Right? You see, what is computer? The teacher has written COMPUTER, right? In this way, the student can write anything, right? The student can ask anything, right? And you can see here, the student is sharing the screen, right? Now, if I say that I want to share my screen, then I can also share the screen with my student, right? Now see how I am also sharing the screen with the student, right? The student has cleared the drawing now. Now, if the teacher wants to share the screen, the teacher can also share the screen from here, share screen. And here there are three things. One is Chrome tab, one is window, and the entire screen. If you want to uh, share the entire screen, you can share also, and also share system audio also. And you have to take it here, and you will get the system audio also. Now, if you share the option, then I can share the whole. If you want to share the system audio, you can share the system audio also. And if you want to share this one, now now the teacher
say that light travels in straight line. Everyone, today we shall discuss this chapter that is about light. The first question is, what is light? Light is a form of energy that enables us to see objects. It travels in straight lines and can move through a vacuum. Light is a type of electromagnetic wave. It is visible to the human eye as visible light. Right? Now I explain how we can say that light travels in straight line. Right? For that I am going to another screen. Right? I'm changing the screen there. I am changing the screen as taking as white screen. And I will explain how white light travels in straight line that I'm going to explain here. Right? You see here, suppose Wednesday, you can see here that suppose there is a table here. You can see here there is a table, and here there is a candle here. Like suppose this is a candle, right? If you see through this pipe, suppose there is a pipe here, you can see this is the eye. That means with this eyes you can see the candle flame, right? It proves that light travels this way, right? This is this case 1. If I take case 2, suppose case 2, suppose this is the table, this is the candle, this is the flame of the candle. If I take a pipe like this one, like this, can you see the flame? Can you see the flame through this main pipe? No. From this experiment, we can say that light travels in a straight line. 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 Right? I proved from this that light travels in a straight line. Now, going back again for reference, let us see the second slide. Right? Now we go to the next slide. Let's see this one. These are the properties of light. What is that? You can see here that properties of light. Properties of light. You see here that in properties of light, first you can see that the light travels in straight line. Everybody that light travels in straight line. This is called rectilinear propagation. Propagation means light travels in straight line. That is rectilinear propagation. Light can be reflected. It bounces off sinusoidal with the mirror. What is the meaning of reflection? Reflection means suppose this is a mirror. This is a normal that comes to 90 degree. This is the incident ray. Suppose this is AB. This is the reflected ray. This is angle I. And this is angle R. You know that in case of reflection, the incident ray AB, the reflected ray BC, and BO, the normal or line the same place is the first law of reflection of light. And in second law, it is that I is equal to angle I, and then incidence is equal to angle of reflection. That is about reflection. Now write in the refracted. What is the meaning of refracted? Right? Suppose this is air. Suppose this is air, and this is water. This is water. If a light, suppose this is the normal, if a light passes through air and goes to the second medium, which is delta to the first medium, then it always light bends towards the normal. And this is what we call as reflection. This is reflection. This is reflection. Right? This is reflection. Right? This one is reflection, it is the same medium, but if there are two medium, then light can be refracted, or what we call it as refraction.
Now you have seen how we can play a video in this way, right? In this way, we can play videos. We can show anything as according to our need. Suppose over a video we are sharing this one. I want to show you some pictures. Then you see there are many pictures here. You can see all these things, right? Let us make it bigger. And suppose you want to see there are many figures also. You see there are many pictures also here. You can see. Suppose I want to show you this picture or this one, right? Let us see this one. You see, this is the picture, right? Not only that, you can see many other pictures also. You can change this picture also according to our need, and you can take anything from your computers, right? In this way, you can say, in this way, we can teach anything according to our need. And suppose you want to teach something in a in a PowerPoint. You can also teach in a PowerPoint also. Suppose this is our PowerPoint. This is PowerPoint of this PowerPoint, and we have many slides also. According to why I'm showing you some of the slides you can see here. Suppose this is my blank presentation. In blank presentation, you'll find many slides. These are the various questions that we have solved here, and I can show you the various questions here also. In this way, I can solve various questions, and I'll solve how does the force of gravitation between two objects change when the distance between them is reduced to half. That is, solution is F directly proportional to 1 by r square, whereas the distance between them F1 is equal to K 1 by R1 square. Therefore, F equal to K 1 by R2 square, or K equal to the value of R2 is R1 by 2. We are putting this value R1 by 2 whole square. That is K 4 by R1 square. Therefore, F2 we are getting 4 F1. Hence, if the distance is reduced to half, then the gravitational force becomes 4 times larger than the previous value. Right? Larger than the previous value. In this way, we can solve all these things, right? Now we stop sharing this one, right? Now you can hear the sound in the student mobile also, right? Now, if we want to share something, suppose we want to share something this entire screen, and I have not switch on the also share system audio, then the student can hear my sound, right? I am giving a share, and now I am going to share this one, right? Now here you see how I am going to share something to the student, and the student can see everything whatever I share, right? That these are the things I want to share with the student, right? For example, from my PC, I am going to downloads, and you see there are many things in downloads, right? So I want to teach one subject like this one, class 9 science PDF, right? Want to teach something like this one. Suppose I want to teach this chapter, that is chapter number 10. Let us see what is in chapter number 10, and we are going to teach this one. Chapter number 10, what we see is here work and energy. Let us study this one, work and energy, and you see what is the meaning of work and energy. Today I am going to tell you, right? First, what is work, right? The definition of work is here you can see, we will explain the definition of work. You can see we will explain the definition of work here. Here, first of all, we are taking a keyboard and it is my keyboard, and we'll teach you in my keyboard the definition of work. Right. First of all, you see what we are sharing. You see, this is my keyboard. Now I want to teach you something from here, right? Let us take the pen. This is our pen. These are various pen options, and we are taking the red color. And let us write something. First of all, write. Do you want to install the newest version of whiteboard? No, not right now. Now you see what is the meaning of work. Actually, the definition of work in science is work is equal to work is equal to force into displacement. Force into displacement. But you have to remember that work is a scalar quantity. Why? Because the definition of work is force into displacement, and W equal to F dot S. This is the vector product. If the product is dot product, then the resultant will be a scalar one, right? That means work is a scalar quantity. What is the meaning of scalar quantity? The meaning of scalar quantity is that work has only magnitude but no direction. It has only magnitude but no direction. That is scalar quantity, no direction. Right? Now let's see this one. W equal work is equal to force into displacement. Now I will say you in which condition the work is zero. There are three conditions actually for work is zero. If the force is zero, if the force is zero, the work is always zero because zero into s is zero. Number two is if s is zero. If there is no displacement, then the work is also zero, right? And the third condition is that the W equal to F dot S. F dot S means we know that the formula of this vector is mod of F into mod of S into cos theta. What is that theta? Theta is the angle between force and displacement. Suppose this is force and this is displacement. This is angle theta, right? If theta is 90 degrees, this is the third condition that if theta is equal to 90 degree, then also work done is equal to 0. These are the three conditions in which work done is equal to 0. That is F equal to 0, then W equal to 0. If S equal to 0, then W equal to 0. If theta equal to 90 degree, then W equal to 0. These are the condition for work to be 0. Now let's see what is the next point. This is the definition. I already told you that this is the definition of work. It is force into displacement. Scientific conception of work is that work done by constant force. That is work done equal to force into displacement, right? And you have to remember the unit also. The unit of work is Newton meter, or you can say it as joule, right? This is the unit of work. Now you can see here that there are many problems also. Later on we will solve all these problems. Now the next process, what is the energy, right? Energy is the capacity of doing work. And here you can discuss there are two types of energy. One is kinetic energy and another one is potential energy, right? What is that kinetic energy? How can you explain? Kinetic energy can be explained as kinetic energy. You see, kinetic energy, how it can be, right? You see, the formula for kinetic energy is half mv square. Kinetic energy is equal to half into m into v square. What is that m? M is equal to mass and v is the velocity. M is equal to mass and v is equal to velocity. This is kinetic energy, right? And there is another energy, there is potential energy. And the potential energy is mgh. M into g into h. M is the mass, g is the acceleration due to gravity, and h is the height, right? Now you can see here that this is the definition here. I will learn the next one what is given, that is energy, right? You can see here that is kinetic energy is half mv square, potential energy is mg into h, right? And here there is a theorem, that is this one, that kinetic work can be also defined as half mv square minus u square. How we can derive? You can see here that b square minus u square equal to 2s. Therefore, h can be written as b square minus b square by 2a. And we have w equal to force into displacement. Force is ma and displacement is equal to b square minus c square by 2a. Or you can write here that the k and a will cancel, that is half mp square minus u square. If the object is starting from its stationary position u is equal to 0, then w equal to half mp square, right? That means the kinetic energy itself is a work form of work, right? In this way, we can solve any problem, right? Now, potential energy, I already told you that potential energy is mgh, but in case of spring, right? The kind of the potential energy is half k x square, where k is the spring constant, right? Now I'm writing here also. What is that? We see here the potential energy of a spring. Potential energy of a spring is equal to half k x square. K x square, where x is the displacement, and k what we call it as a spring constant. This is the spring constant. This is k is the spring constant, right? In this way, you can define anything, right? Now you learn another thing, that is um, from here you can switch between Windows desktop and whiteboard. If you want to go Windows desktop, click here and you go to Windows desktop, right? If I want to go my board, then click here and you go to my board here. Right? In this way you can switch. And this is the wireless presentation and video conference. And this is screenshot. You can take screenshot and screen record tools also from here, right? And this is what we call file manager. So you can open, save and export files, right? And this is the magic box, that is import files, web content, tools, widgets, and more. And this is what we call open the embedded browser. This is the embedded browser, right? And this is what we told you, that is move around your canvas, tap twice for canvas overview, right? And this one what we call select tool, use single or multi-touch gestures to select objects. This is I already told you, draw different paints. There are different types of paints you can see here. This is marker. These are different types of colors you can use, right? And this is the eraser. This is various shape. You can take various shapes, that is suppose you want to draw a rectangle or a square, or you can draw a circle. You can draw a circle also according to your need. If you want to draw a triangle, you can also draw a triangle also. In this way you can write whatever you do, whatever you like. And in from text you can write a text also. Suppose you want to write a text here. Suppose we are writing welcome, right? And you can make it bold or whatever you like. So for that you have to select this one you can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can make it underline, right? In this way, you can make anything, or you can change the font also from here, right? And also the size of these are the different types of fonts. If you want to change the font, you can change the font also. You can change the size according to your need. In this way, we did different things from here, right? And here there are more. You can change the background color also. This is the background management. You see here, you want to if you want to change the manage background, even then you can change the background. These are the different backgrounds you can see here. You can use any background as you like, or if you want to change the background color, you can also change the background color also. Suppose you want to change the background color, click here, and if you want green background, then green background will come. See, this is green background. Any background you can change according to your need, right? And go to select tool, and you see here, I can make this background as yellow or any color. Suppose you want this to be this color, right? This color will be changed. In this way, you can change the background according to your needs. Suppose this is white, this page, and this is white, right? In this way, you can change the color, right? This is background management, right? And if we want to find the date and time, here you can see this is the date, this is the date, and this is the time, right? And can hide it also, right? And you see here there is another thing, that is participate mode. This is the participate mode, right? Ending this process, right? Now these are the different things you can use, right? And you can change, go to the next page also according to your need. You can go to the next page from here and go to previous page. And this is class 1. If you want to add new page, you can do one number 2. This is page number 2, this is page number 3, page number 4, page number 5. In this way you can change the page number according to your need. Suppose this is page number 1, right? Or you can take a page number 2. Suppose this is page number 2. And here you can see that there are two things. One is paste from a clipboard to, if you want to paste something, you can paste also. Let us see how you can paste. For that you have to copy something, right? Let us paste this one. Suppose you want to copy something from this PC. Let us take copy of this one. Let us take a document. Suppose I want to copy this one. This is the copy option. We have copied it, and we will put it in the canvas, right? We have copied this one. It will be ended in 10 minutes now. Zoom Pro provides unlimited meetings and more. Now after 10 minutes it will be finished. For that, let us see what we can do. Let us take another page, and if you want to is the potential energy of an object at a height. These are the various things you can find here. And there is another thing, that is law of conservation of energy, right? What you can find here, in this way we can that the total energy, that is the potential energy plus kinetic energy, is always constant. That is the mgh plus half mv square is always constant or fixed value. And next, the term power. The definition of power is work by time, right? And the unit of power is watt. And what we call power is the rate of doing work, right? In this way, we can find all the problems and whatever. What have we learned? Let us find out what we have learned. Work done